Welcome to Flavor Street. Join us as we explore unique flavors and street food recipes from around the world. Subscribe and enjoy the journey. Våfflor, Swedish waffles with jam and whipped cream. Ingredients for Swedish waffles, Våfflor. Makes about 8 to 10 waffles. Main batter. 1 1/4 cups, 300 milliliters, milk, or plant-based milk. 1 1/4 cups, 150 g, all-purpose flour. 3 1/2 tablespoons, 50 g, melted butter, or neutral oil. 1 egg. 1 tablespoon sugar, optional, adjust to taste. 1 teaspoon baking powder. 1/4 teaspoon salt. 1/2 teaspoon vanilla extract, optional. To serve, classic Swedish style. Lingonberry jam, or strawberry/raspberry jam. Whipped cream. Fresh berry. Maple syrup or honey, optional. Instructions. Mix dry ingredients, in a bowl, whisk together flour, sugar, baking powder, and salt. Add wet ingredients, pour in milk, egg, and vanilla. Mix until smooth. Incorporate butter, stir in melted butter until fully combined. Rest the batter, optional, let sit for 10 to 15 minutes for fluffier waffles. Cook, preheat your waffle iron, lightly grease it, and pour in about 1/4 cup of batter per waffle. Cook for 3 to 5 minutes until golden and crisp. Serving suggestion. Serve warm with lingonberry jam and whipped cream for an authentic Swedish touch. Grillad korv, grilled sausage at outdoor events. Grillad korv, grilled sausage, is a popular Swedish dish, often enjoyed during barbecues. Here's a simple recipe to prepare it at home. Ingredients. 4 to 6 grillkorv, grill sausages. You can use traditional Swedish Falukorv, prinskorv, or any thick, grill-friendly sausage. Butter or oil, for greasing the grill. Optional toppings. Mustard, Swedish senap. Ketchup. Pickled cucumbers. Fried onions. Bread or hot dog buns, if serving as a korv med bröd. Instructions. Preheat the grill, or a grill pan on the stove, to medium heat. Lightly grease the grill with butter or oil to prevent sticking. Place the sausages on the grill and cook for about 8 to 10 minutes, turning occasionally, until they are evenly browned and cooked through. Serve hot with your favorite condiments and sides, such as mashed potatoes, grilled vegetables, or in a bun as a hot dog. Sushi burrito, a fusion of sushi and burrito, filled with fish, rice, and veggies. Sushi burrito is a fusion dish that combines the flavors of sushi with the convenience of a burrito. Here's a list of ingredients you'll need to make one at home. Base ingredients. Sushi rice, 1 to 1.5 cups, short grain Japanese rice, seasoned with rice vinegar, sugar, and salt. Nori, seaweed sheets, 1 large sheet or 2 small sheets, for wrapping. Protein options, pick 1 to 2. Fresh sashimi grade tuna or salmon, thinly sliced. Cooked shrimp, butterflied or chopped. Imitation crab, coney, or real crab meat. Grilled chicken, for a non-traditional option. Tofu, marinated and pan-fried for a vegetarian option. Vegetables and fillings. Cucumber, julienne. Avocado, sliced. Carrot, thinly sliced or julienne. Bell pepper, thin strips. Red cabbage, shredded. Green onions, chopped. Lettuce or spinach, for crunch. Pickled radish or daikon, optional. Sauces and condiments. Spicy mayo, mayo plus sriracha. Eel sauce, unagi sauce. Soy sauce, for dipping. Wasabi and pickled ginger, on the side. Sesame seeds, for garnish. Optional extras. Mango slices, for sweetness. Tempura flakes, for crunch. Cream cheese, if you like a creamy texture. How to assemble. Spread sushi rice on a nori sheet, leaving space at the edges. Layer proteins, veggies, and sauces in the center. Roll tightly like a burrito, tucking in the sides. Wrap in foil or parchment paper for easy handling. Slice in half, optional, and serve with soy sauce or wasabi. Tacos, Swedish-style soft tacos, often with minced meat and cucumber, tacos, along with options for customization. Basic tacos ingredients. Tortillas, choose one. Corn tortillas, traditional. Flour tortillas, softer. Hard taco shells, crunchy. Protein, choose one or mix. Meat. Ground beef, seasoned with taco spice. Shredded chicken, with cumin, paprika. Pork, carnitas or al pastor. Steak, carne asada. Seafood. Grilled shrimp. Fish, for Baja-style tacos. Vegetarian/vegan. Black beans or refried beans. Grilled tofu or tempeh. Mushrooms, portobello or oyster. Toppings and fillings, mix and match. Fresh veggies. Shredded lettuce or cabbage. Diced tomatoes. Sliced radishes. Jalapenos or serrano peppers. Red onion, raw or pickled. Avocado or guacamole. Pico de gallo, fresh salsa. Cheese. Crumbled queso fresco. Shredded cheddar or Monterey Jack. Cotija cheese. Sauces and extras. Sour cream or Mexican crema. Salsa verde, green salsa. Salsa roja, red salsa. Hot sauce, e.g., Cholula, Valentina. Lime wedges. Cilantro, freshly chopped. Seasonings and spices, for homemade taco meat. Chili powder. Cumin. Paprika. Garlic powder. Onion powder. Salt and black pepper. Oregano. Lime juice. Optional extras. Rice, cilantro lime rice. Grilled bell peppers and onions, fajita style. Corn kernels, roasted or sautéed. Chipotle mayo. How to assemble. Warm the tortillas, lightly toast or heat in a pan. Add the cooked protein. Layer toppings, veggies, cheese, salsa, etc. Drizzle with sauce and a squeeze of lime. Falafel wrap, crispy falafel and pita with tahini and veggies, falafel wrap recipe with all the key ingredients. Ingredients for falafel wrap. For the falafel. 1 cup dried chickpeas, soaked overnight, or 2 cups canned chickpeas, drained. 1 small onion, roughly chopped. 3 to 4 garlic cloves. 1 cup fresh parsley and cilantro, mixed. 1 teaspoon cumin. 1 teaspoon coriander powder. Half a teaspoon baking soda, for fluffiness. 1 teaspoon salt, adjust to taste. Half a teaspoon black pepper. 2 tablespoons flour, or chickpea flour for gluten-free. Oil for frying, or bake for a healthier option. For the wrap assembly. For large tortillas or pita bread. 1 cup hummus, store-bought or homemade. 1 cup chopped lettuce or cabbage. 1 tomato, sliced. 1 cucumber, sliced. 1/2 red onion, thinly sliced. Pickles or pickled turnips, optional. Tahini sauce or garlic yogurt sauce. Sauces, optional but recommended. Tahini sauce, a 1/4 cup tahini plus 2 tablespoons lemon juice plus 1 garlic clove, minced, plus water to thin. Garlic yogurt sauce, 1/2 cup yogurt plus 1 garlic clove, minced, plus lemon juice plus salt. Instructions. Make falafel, blend chickpeas, onion, garlic, herbs, and spices in a food processor. Form into small patties and fry, or bake at 375 degrees Fahrenheit for 20 to 25 minutes. Warm tortillas, lightly heat the tortillas or pita bread. Assemble wrap, spread hummus, add falafel, veggies, and drizzle with tahini or yogurt sauce. Wrap and serve, fold tightly and enjoy. Falukorv I broad, Falukorv, Swedish sausage, served in a bun with mustard and ketchup. Falukorv I bröd is a classic Swedish dish where falukorv, a traditional Swedish sausage made of pork and beef, is baked inside a bread dough. Here's a simple recipe to prepare it. Ingredients. For the bread dough: 500 g, about 4 cups, all-purpose flour. 25 g, 2 tablespoons, sugar. 5 g, 1 teaspoon, salt. 7 g, 1 packet/2 1/4 tsp, active dry yeast. 300 milliliters, 1 1/4 cups, warm milk or water. 50 g, 3 1/2 tablespoon, butter, softened. For the filling: 1 Falukorv, about 500 g. 1 egg, 4 egg wash. Optional, mustard or ketchup for serving. Instructions. Prepare the dough. In a bowl, mix flour, sugar, salt, and yeast. Add warm milk and softened butter, then knead into a smooth dough, about 5 to 10 minutes by hand or in a stand mixer. Cover and let rise for about 1 hour or until doubled in size. Prepare the Falukorv. Peel the Falukorv, if it has a casing. Optionally, you can lightly fry or boil it for extra flavor, but this is not necessary. Assemble. Roll out the dough into a large rectangle, about 30 by 20 centimeters. Place the Falukorv in the center and wrap the dough around it, sealing the edges well. Place seam side down on a baking sheet lined with parchment paper. Final rise and bake. Let it rise for another 30 minutes. Preheat the oven to 200 degrees Celsius 390 degrees Fahrenheit. Brush the bread with beaten egg for a golden finish. Bake for 25 to 30 minutes until golden brown. Serve. Let it cool slightly before slicing. Serve with mustard or ketchup. Pannbiff, Swedish-style hamburger patty with lingonberries. Pannbiff, Swedish pan-fried beef patties, is a classic Swedish dish made with simple ingredients. Here's a traditional recipe. Ingredients: 500 g ground beef, preferably a mix of beef and pork for more flavor. 1 small onion, finely chopped or grated. 1/4 cup breadcrumbs, or soaked in a little milk for a softer texture. 1 egg, optional, helps bind the patties. 2 to 3 tablespoons milk or water, if needed for moisture. Salt and black pepper, to taste. 1 teaspoon allspice, optional, but traditional in Sweden. Butter or oil, for frying. Optional additions: Worcestershire sauce, for extra flavor. Dijon mustard, a small amount for tanginess. Serving suggestions: creamy mashed potatoes. Lingonberry jam, classic Swedish pairing. Pickled cucumbers. Brown gravy, made from pan drippings. Churros, fried dough sticks with chocolate or cinnamon sugar. Churros recipe with a list of ingredients and basic steps. Ingredients, for about 20 to 25 churros. For the churros dough: 1 cup 240 milliliters water. 1/2 cup 113 g unsalted butter. 2 tablespoons 25 g granulated sugar. 1/4 teaspoon salt. 1 cup 125 g all-purpose flour. 3 large eggs. 1 teaspoon vanilla extract, optional. For coating: 1/2 cup 100 g granulated sugar. 1 teaspoon ground cinnamon. For frying: vegetable oil, or any neutral oil, for deep frying. Optional for serving: chocolate sauce, melted chocolate plus cream. Dulce de leche. Instructions: prepare the dough. In a saucepan, heat water, butter, sugar, and salt until boiling. Remove from heat and stir in the flour quickly until a smooth dough forms. Let it cool slightly, then mix in eggs one at a time and vanilla until smooth. Pipe and fry. Heat oil, about 1 to 2 inches deep, to 350 to 375 degrees Fahrenheit, 175 to 190 degrees Celsius. Transfer dough to a piping bag with a star nozzle, like Wilton 8B. Pipe 4 to 5 inch strips into hot oil, cutting with scissors. Fry for 2 to 3 minutes per side until golden brown. Coat and serve. Drain on paper towels, then roll in cinnamon sugar mix while warm. Serve with chocolate sauce or dulce de leche for dipping.